Hey, what's up? This is Jay, and this is my Life Chronicles. Today, I'm just going to go ahead and just talk about 2014. 2014, I got a lot of phones and a lot of shoes, but I'm going to talk about phones today. So I'm just going to just really talk about all the phones I used in 2014 and my favorites. I'm not really a tech person, not an IT person, anything like that. I'm just more of an enthusiast. I consider myself an average consumer. But I actually, for some reason, got a lot of phones last year. So basically, I'm going to talk about them and just give my opinion on what I liked out of the phones I had. 2014, I used the Samsung Galaxy S4 and the Galaxy Note 3, the iPhone 4S, the Nokia 521, and the Nokia 925. The Nexus 4, and the Moto X 2013, yeah, and the Moto G 2013. And I think that was all the phones I used. I think. Anyway, out of those phones, I have to say my top phones for the year would probably be the Moto G, the Note 3, and the Nokia 521. And I'll tell you why. The Nokia 521 I really liked. It wasn't really the specs. It wasn't really all the features on it. It was just the fact that Microsoft put the latest updated software on such a cheap phone. It actually got a lot of the same features that some of the high-end phones had, and I really appreciated that. I think my one favorite feature for the Nokia 521 was when they updated to 8.1 was the double tap to wake your screen. It was pretty cool. For a cheap phone like that, you don't really get that kind of option. So I really liked that. I really appreciated that. I really got to use Windows 8.1. I really liked it. It just didn't have the Google suite of apps, which, I use Google apps a lot. And also, a lot of times there are apps that they have that they share with iOS and Android aren't up to par. Like if you look at the Facebook app, or like the big example would be like the messaging apps. Like if you look at Facebook Messenger or Line, WhatsApp, Viber, they're just not up to par. But I just really appreciate that Microsoft put out such a cheap phone, and it was really no lag. I mean, it was just really a great experience. If I didn't really need all the other stuff and all the apps, and I just needed a basic phone, 521 is nice. My other phone that I really, really loved would be the Moto G 2013. That phone changed my perspective on how I felt about phones. Like, I used to be a spec chaser, and after using the Moto G, I don't need the specs. It just was a good phone. It was good. It worked. It worked very well. And I don't really need the 1080, the 4K, like the 720p 20p screen was great. Battery life was awesome. And I'm one of them people, like, I like to customize my phone and stuff. So the shells, I had like every color shell. If you see my Instagram pictures, I took pictures of different shells that matched my outfit. So I had a shell that I had a shell that with the same colors as this was the sweater vest I got on. So yeah, man, I love that. The only drawback was no LTE. That kind of sucked after a while. I couldn't really, I couldn't do it anymore with just the HSP Plus. And the other issue I had with it, I think that was my main issue, was just the camera. Camera was, I wasn't really feeling the camera too much. It wasn't as bad as people say, but it was kind of lacking. But my main issue was LTE. I really miss that phone. I really miss it. Last but not least would be the Note 3. Man, oh man, the Note 3 changed how I felt about big phones. Because now that now that I went big, I don't want to go back. The phone it's a year old, but and I know the Note 4 is out, and the Note 4 is awesome, but the Note 3, man, oh man, it got everything on it. It does everything that I needed to do. The screen is huge. The battery life is awesome. The camera is great. All around, just like a really good phone. I really liked it. So those were my favorite phones of 2014. The Note 3 and mainly the Moto G. Like I said, I love the Moto G. For some reason, it doesn't wow you with specs. It's just a great phone. The Note 3, the big screen. Once you go big screen, you don't want to go back. I notice when I go to a smaller phone, it feels like super tiny in my hand. Like I still have my iPhone 4S, and it just feels like a baby phone. I never even use that phone anymore. But I mean, I'm just comparing it. Once you go with a big phone, you really don't want to go small again. But yeah, those are my two phones for 2014. And you know, if you have any questions or comments, leave them. You know, I appreciate the thumbs up and the subscription. Subscribe to the channel and let me know what you want to hear about, what you want me to talk about. Hopefully 2015, we'll see what I have in store. I'm going to try to limit my phones this year. I don't really want to do, I want to go into other stuff. I needed a new laptop, a new desktop. I'm going to get, I got actually some earbuds, Panasonic TCW 125, I think. I talked about them in the other video, but I lost them or something happened to them. I have 3 kids, so I don't know. And I ordered some new ones, so I'll do an unboxing for that. And then I got some wireless Bluetooth headphones, Palm Gear. I think it's Palm Gear 2. I'll do an unboxing for them also. So I want to move into like other stuff besides just phones. So I'm probably going to stick with my Note 3 for a while. I don't know. I do really like the Ascend 7. I'll get the 2. I'm a budget buyer, so I might get the Mate 2. But I got a thing for that Moto G. I'm telling you, man. I don't know what it is about that. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, questions, comments, leave them. Any feedback is good feedback. And I will see you next time.